Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel, Your Sunny Arches, and I am, of course, Your Sunny Arches. And I thank you all for bearing with me at this time. I'm gonna do a reading today for, let's go with Cancer. Okay, we're gonna do Cancer's reading today, male and female. We're going to use the Nightmare Before Christmas tarot deck, and we'll use the Lover's Oracle for our lover's message. Okay, let's see what messages we have in love. I gotta tell you, I couldn't resist um, opening up the Lover's Oracle. It is a new deck for me. I don't see too many people using it. I absolutely love it, and I hope that this all resonates with you. So let me know in the comments down below how this all works out for you. So this is a message for Cancer men for the month of November 2020. What a year. Can you believe it? We're almost at the end. This is for Cancer men. Message for Cancer men for November 2020. One more. Okay. So before I get started, just keep in mind I do read from the sun sign perspective, mostly just so that way we're sure and you have more clarity as to whether or not this message is for you. However, you are more than welcome to check out your moon and or rising and get a better idea of what to expect for this month of November. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also, these are current energies, so um things can change. We do have free will. So, any, as well as anybody else who may pop up in the readings, we are all fortunate to have free will. So, in the end, I want you to make the best choices that best fits you. And remember that this is your life and you're the one living it. Okay? All right. So, here we go for Cancer men for the month of November 2020. Okay. All right. Let's see the bottom. Okay. Let's take a look. All right. So as you guys know, I do past, present, future with advice cards. Okay, and this is your overall energy, right, for this month of November 2020. And just in case you're interested, that's the Five of Candles. You did have the Seven of Needles, so there's a lot of sneaky action going around. And this may not necessarily have anything to do with you. Okay. These are minor arcana, so I don't really think there's really much of a need to go on. But just in case you're interested, so yes, Seven of Needles here. So there's a lot of sneaky going around, sneaky stuff going around. So be mindful of that. And because of all this sneakiness going around, there's a lot of issues that are surrounding you. Things that don't necessarily include you, nor do you need to get yourself involved in. They just, it's just problems that happen to come to you. Um, I would not pay much mind to these external circumstances unless you are directly involved. Okay, and as you can see here, there's two that are fighting, and there's one who's just watching, looking on. So that could be you, Cancer Man, just looking and watching the show, watching everybody else throw out one another, like, oh my gosh. All right, so that's your overall energy at this point. But be careful not to be lured into the fray. Okay, here we go. So in the recent past, we have the Four of Potions. You had three. We're given three offers, and you're being given a fourth one, and you don't want it. You don't want it. You're like, not taking it. Look at the other three. I thought I'd take those, but you know, they're not open. I didn't open them. They're still closed. So if I take this one, I'm not going to open it. I'm not going to look at it. I'm not going to open up to this one either. Don't feel the need to be particularly vulnerable at this time. Okay. So what we can do, well, let's just take a look at the cards and then we'll clarify after. Currently, you have the 10 of Needles and the 9 of Candles. Ooh. Now, that's a combination. Very interesting combination, I believe. And I like the pictures, too. So if you're familiar with the movie The Nightmare Before Christmas, this is, this is meant to be a bit on the, spooky side of things. So, 10 of Needles and 9 of Candles. So there's something that you just put an end to. Is it, you've put an end to it. You thought you were going to give it one more try, but before you did, it just ended. You ended it, the other person ended it. But, considering that I'm reading mostly from your perspective, it's like you ended it. You really wanted to give it one more try, but you decided against it. Okay, you decided not to. So let's look at the future. In the future, you have the 7 of Potions, 7 of Cups. So that for me, I can tell you right now is a bit of a warning. Not a bit. It's a warning. It's like, look, you really think you have all these options, and you don't. And it doesn't look like you have any good options, any great options. You really want to end whatever it is. You don't want to give it another try. And you think that in the future you're going to have all these options. I'm not sure about that. It may be because of all these outside, all these things that are happening around you. Um, kind of making you think that, well, maybe I should just let it go, And it's like mentally you've ended something, and now in your mind, your thoughts, it's done, it's over with, right? But here you have the 9 of Candles. So candles, it's the 9 of Fire, 9 of Wands. So that's action. You're still wanting to stand in your own truth. You still got energy for one more try, right? And but you think you have a lot more options. But before we continue, I forgot to pick out a deck, a clarifying deck. I think I'm not sure. I'm bringing both, but I think I'm gonna go with Tarot. What? Tarot de la Nuit. If I pronounce it incorrectly, I apologize. I really like this deck. Oh, there's a Death card facing me up. Facing upwards. Sorry about that. All right, so let's see clarifying messages. All right, here we go. So what is the 4? Why is the 4 of Cups here? What are we letting go? Let me fix this a little bit for you guys. Yeah. Okay. Turn it. Okay. Good. I like that. I have more height so I can show you more. Don't worry, that's just my Palo Santo and Sage. I've been, burning the heck out of those things lately. I'll tell you, I've been in such a funk. I've been in some moods, let me tell you. Anyways, so 4 of Cups. Why is the 4 of Cups here for Cancer men for this month of November 2020? What is it that they're not accepting? Isn't necessarily just love. It could be, but too many cards. One card, please. Why is the 4 of Cups here? Why is the Four of Cups here? Please and thank you. Yeah. The Four of Cups is here because you're not settling. I don't think you necessarily are looking for love at this time. And maybe because you got the Ace of Wands. So we have Ace of Wands here. Okay. You're not settling because you don't want love. You're not open to it at this time. You're looking more, you're looking for a sense of passion. So for before that, I'm trying to think. Yeah, you're. I think you're looking more for just the sex at this time. You're not really interested in pursuing a emotionally um committed relationship. You're probably just looking. You're just interested in the fun for now. You're not sure. Yeah. You're not really trying to get into that at this point. Um, it could also be you're looking forward to something new. You don't want anything. You don't want anything from the past. You don't want anything or anyone that you've already seen. You want something new. Okay. If it's career, it's the same thing. Like maybe you've been interviewing and the offers that you've been getting, you're not interested in them. Maybe it's time, you've realized that it's time to start looking in a new direction to really, look at something, looking at a field or at a specific area that you're very interested in. Um, I would say even passionate about, and that really, lights your fire, right? So that could be it too. Okay, let's see. 10 of needles and 9 of candles. Why are they here? Please clarify 10 of needles and 9 of candles. Please and thank you. They want to come out. The Star. So there's healing coming your way. One more, please. And thank you. There is definitely healing coming your way. You could be dealing with someone who's an Aquarius. That just reinforces more the 10 of needles. So it's very probable you could be dealing with anyone that's with a fire sign, even a water sign. Okay. So it looks like there's healing coming your way, a possible recognition, possible fame, something that you thought was ending, and in your mind, it's like it's done, it's over with, but there's a part of you that still wants to give it one more try. So it looks like there's healing coming to that issue. Um, maybe somebody was surrounded by a lot of, negativity, or somebody that you really care for was dealing with a lot of stuff, because Cancer, man, remember I said I think this boy is more like you guys. So this could be the significant other or a specific, a special someone that you have your eyes on, and they're just dealing with a lot of stuff at this time. They can't really pay attention to you or give you the attention that you're looking for because they got to deal with a lot of shit. But there's healing. There's, time of peace and harmony coming towards you soon when it comes to that. Okay. If it's new endeavors, there's, a wish coming true. You thought something was over, but about to give it one more try. And this might be the final opportunity. And it might be your, how like the third time makes a charm. Yeah, so this will be it for you. This will be that opportunity for you. So let's take a look at 7 of potions. Can we get okay, well, I don't know. There are a lot of cards that came out, but I'm taking these two. 7 of potions. So something was extremely overwhelming. All these options that you thought you had, you were, so in the past you were like, you just wanted fun. You just, wherever you could get it in, you got in. You got in where you fit in. But now you're done with all that. You don't want to, you you don't want to keep going in that same direction. You really want something new. You know, you there's a specific someone that you want, but since you don't want anything necessarily that you've already seen, something from the past, you want something new. So this could be a couple of different things. It could be um, you're very overwhelmed with all these options, and you're just gonna go with uh, loving yourself. Whatever it is that you love, whatever it is that you specifically enjoy, that's the direction that you're going to go in. That's what you're going to pursue. Right. So if it's like a career or something, you're going to go in the direction of something that you really do love, something you really want to do. If it's in reference to love, you're like, you know what? Forget that. I don't want anything. I don't want anybody. Bump all this nonsense, bump all these shenanigans. I'm going to love me. I'm going to take some time out for me. And sure, I say go for it. Now, for your advice, we have the Page of Candles and the Eight of Presents. Ooh, Page of Candles. So there's an offer coming in, some sort of message coming in that may require you to take action, which would go well, especially because there's a new direction you want to go in. So that may be your call to action. Once you get this message, you'll be able to make that decision. Okay. You have the Eight of Presents, so it's for you to continue working, right? To focus more on your work. So that may be what your Page of Candles is. That message of, hey, you know what? Here's an opportunity. You take it so that way you can work, continue working harder. So this could all be like you're done with one job, you're done with one career, and you're ready to for something new, and you're ready to work really hard. Okay. It may also be that in order to help to make this wish fulfillment come true, you have to end something. And you got the 10 here. Maybe where you are now is not where you need to be. Maybe it's time for you to start someplace new. Okay? Start someplace new. Um and that could be the wish fulfillment, and the wish fulfillment is that, but you need to start by letting go of any old burdens, anything that's overwhelming. It's time to let that go and really focus on loving yourself at this time. Okay, if it is a new love coming in, it could be that too. It's probably time to let go of of the past and let that be, and continue working on your and not continue working on yourself. I think it's more just yourself, but if you're really interested in someone new, you can definitely try, but it's going to require a lot of work. So in loving yourself, or in learning to love someone new, or looking to love someone new, you're going to have to do a lot of digging in. Okay, this is the only earth card. I think we have gotten all the suits, right? Cups, fire. Yep, we got everything. So you have everything out here, but you're not really grounded. There's a need for more grounding. There is action being taken. Um, some thought. You may need to plan better. Okay, part of needing to work, to focus more on work, is planning better, managing your time better, strategizing, having things in place. Okay, that's going to be important for you as well. All right, Cancer Men, I appreciate this opportunity. Oh, wait a minute. I almost forgot. Lover's Oracle. So let's see what love messages we have for Cancer Men for this month of November 2020. Oh man, these cards are hard to shuffle. They're thick. I like them. I love the art design, the art, the illustration. However, um, it's labeled or identified as. Oh my goodness! And so it's gonna be a while before that I get them smooth. Love messages, please, for Cancer Men. Whoops. For this month of November 2020. Okay. We have, well, here's the illustration. All right, we have a couple there. Que lindo. How cute. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Here we go. We have another one. So there's the illustration. It's really pretty. I love this. Friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. So there goes the need to work, right? Um, and the need, see, and you have that. You want to remember I said you want to make it work one more time. You know, you gotta end something in order to begin something new, especially if you want, because you have two aces. So there's definitely a new beginning coming. You just have to want it, right? But you also have to work to make it happen. You have to let go of old baggage, things from the past. Okay. And let's see. Anything else for Cancer Men November 2020? And as far as friendship, you know what? I definitely believe that there's a need to have a bond of friendship in a relationship, especially if you're looking into getting married. For those of you who may be in that situation, or if you are married, you know, you may be married for such a long time, but that person is supposed to be your best friend. So make sure that you continue to treat them as your best friend, right? You have only time will tell, right? And this one, oh, see, there's a couple them here. So look deep within your heart, and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. Then only time will tell. So definitely need to work more on yourself. Let go of these old baggage. Let's heal some of those things that from the past, and hopefully soon you'll be able to either meet the one that's really meant for you, or finally heal those pains, those wounds, those scars that run deep into your soul. All right. All right, Cancer Man, I appreciate the opportunity to read for you. I'm going to take a moment to get my cards together and do the Cancer Women's reading. All right, Cancer ladies, here we are. As you can see, I've cleared everything up. I've already started shuffling. So let's take a look at what messages we have for Cancer ladies for November 2020. Again, messages for Cancer ladies, November 2020. Thought that was it, you know? That's it. Okay. Your recent past, present, future. And your advice cards. Alright, if you're interested, at the bottom of the deck we have, ooh, King of Pentacles. And the Knight of Candles. And Justice. Alright, and we'll leave it at that. That is the Eight of Presents. The Cancer men had this. So you've been working hard, Cancer ladies. You've definitely been working hard. Okay, so your overall energy is the King of Presents, the Knight of Candles, and the Justice card. So, there may be someone that's coming in as a King of Pentacles, right? They're stable. In as far as all their domestic affairs are concerned, like their jobs, careers, finances, homes, families, that kind of thing. They have all of that under control. It's been stabilized. Everything's running smoothly. All the work has been delegated appropriately or accordingly, rather. So the King of Pentacles, or the King of Presents, as in this card, let me move this out the way, shows here, they got everything, but it looks like he has a present in his hand, so it may be coming to give you a present. What that present could be, that's a really good question. But it's obviously going to be something that is tangible, something that you can create with, and something that you can actually do something with. Okay. And they may be coming in quickly. Okay. Quickly uh, because of justice. It's on their side, or it's on your side. It could be too that you're embodying the energy of the King of Presents. You're getting ready to offer something to someone. Knight of Candles is usually rather flaky, but I think because it's followed by the Justice card, it's more about, taking action for the right reasons. And then you're not going to be flaky. You're actually going to uh see it through this time. Because it's whatever's going on, it's on your side, especially if you're dealing with anything with the court system, any law, any cases, anything, like that. It could also be that there are two people. You could be embodying the energy of the King of Presents, and there is someone who wants to come in, like the Knight of Candles, right? It doesn't exactly look like the friendliest person in the world, but as you can see in the card, they're looking at you like, yeah, I kind of want you, or, they're coming in, and they got the body, so they're ready to get to work. They're ready to they want to come in as quick as possible. They want to make an impact, right? So there's some kind of impact, some kind of action that they're taking towards you. Okay. And justice is there, so that means that whatever it is, it's all in your favor. you know all right, so let's take a look at recent past, 10 of presents. So you've just achieved, hence you're embodying the energy of the King of Presents, or King of Pentacles. You've just achieved the 10 of Pentacles, or 10 of Presents, on your own. Okay, on your own. So you got it all together right now. You are completely all together. Someone is seeing you and they're like, wow, she really did this all by herself. And yeah, that's right. You did it. You go, girl. Absolutely. Now let's take a look at what's going on currently. We got Temperance and the World. Two major arcanas. Okay, so we got Temperance and the World. We have harmony, we have balance, we have patience, right? Protection as well, because Temperance is usually an angel card, and there's a balance between um, two things. So she's using two liquids, and they're different liquids, so they neutralize one another. Make things harmonious, smooth, right? And then we have the World card. So uh, that we know that there's a cycle, a period in your life that is officially coming to an end. You've reached the max that you could with it, and you know this. So we're going to clarify that. I want to clarify that now, but let's take a look at your future. Going into the future, you're going to embody the energy of the King of Swords. There is going to be a great need for you to use your sense of discernment in order to make the proper choices, in order to plan accordingly, um, in order to communicate most effectively. Okay, that's going to be very important. Communication, I can feel, is going to be extremely important, and it's not just verbal, it's through messages. It could be text messages too. Mm, You know, being mindful in how you come across when you're delivering your messages. Okay. But there is going to be a great sense of discernment because you're going to need to be able to tell, to see through the nonsense. Okay, you need to see through the nonsense. So let's take a look at let's take a, yeah, I needed to take a sigh, right? It's kind of intense. I'm loving it though, but it's intense. And for Cancer ladies, I think this is somewhat impressive. It's extremely strong. Yes, it's heavy, um, but it's not bad. It's not bad at all. So karma's coming in quick. Karma, justice is coming in quick. Whatever it is coming your way, and it's coming quick. Let's see. Let's take a look at, well, ten of presence I think is pretty self-explanatory. Your domestic front, you're stabilized. But let's take a look at what's going on currently. Can we clarify temperance and the world, please? And thank you. Oh, well, I'm gonna take that. We have ooh, somebody's coming in with an apology. Somebody's regretful. I'm gonna move this up, okay? Somebody's regretful. They're regretful. They're coming in so slowly. They're taking their time, and you're like, "Nah, come now," because you got two different nights. You're like, "Nope, come now." Okay, you got the Three of Swords. Mm. They're coming in slow because they're afraid of being brokenhearted. Eight of Wands. That communication is. They're coming. They're coming soon. They're coming soon, and they need to come sooner rather than later. So I'm gonna take a. I'm gonna look at it this. Not that I'm gonna look at it this way, but I see it this way, right? So there's regret. This night, they're a knight right now. Okay, because you're the one that's at the king level. They're at the knight level. So they're coming. They're gonna make it to you. It's just super slow. Super slow. And they're coming in. They're very regretful. They're, sorry for hurting you. So you may get an apology from them as well. But they're coming in slow because they've been wounded. Okay, they've been wounded already. They've been hurt. Whatever they went through before, they've already been hurt. And they're coming in. They're coming to you slow because this is, I guess, their last bet at heart. Or could have been that, maybe at some point you were separated and now they're coming in. They see that you got it all, right? But it's like, I'm going to come. I'm a, I'm worried. I'm afraid of getting my heart broken, but I'm going to put my heart on the line, right? Because her heart is right there. So whoever this person is going to pretty much put their heart on the line. They're coming in very cautious. So be mindful of how you communicate, okay? And their communication is gonna come in soon. It's gonna come in soon. If you haven't heard from them yet, you will soon enough. Eight of Wands. You did have Temperance, so it could be come Sagittarius season that you'll finally hear from them. Okay. Um. I, yeah. So it could be that definitely waiting for Sagittarius season. Eight of Wands is a Sagittarius card as well as Temperance. Okay, and the World card is Scorpio. So it could be basically between now and then. Something that you've been so patient on, waiting on, is finally coming towards you. Okay. But here's the thing, I don't see an emotion. So, Cancer ladies, I think it may be time for you to take a moment and get in tune with your emotional side, with your more intuitive side, okay? Because I don't really see that happening here. All right, you got king, you got all of this going on. Your mind is great, you're embodying the king of needles, king of swords energy, king of air energy. Girl, that is good. You really need it. But be mindful. There may be a need for you to remember that you do have emotions, okay? Let's take a look at your advice cards. 10 of Needles and 5 of the Hierophant. Now, ain't that something else? 10 of Needles, something is over, or something you thought was over, right? There's definitely an end to something. So you have 3 endings, right? You have the 10 of Presents, you have the World card, and now you have 10 of Needles. Okay, so something is a cycle, a period that you've gone through that is finally ending. Okay, we got time period, Sagittarius and Scorpio. We're in Scorpio season already. We're in Scorpio season, so it could be you'll be hearing this from this person within the next 3 to 8 days, more than likely 8 days, right? But they're coming. Just be patient. Just give them a little bit more time, okay? You thought it was over, so but this time period is over. This time period of being stuck in your head and all that is over, okay? You need to still embody that energy of the king. Remember, he's above the needles, the 10 of needles. So what you thought was over, maybe may not be over. Or there's one aspect of this relationship that's over, but another one that's coming in, and there is a need for there's going to be some sort of commitment, some sort of um, binding contracts, right? Um, and what you're doing is you're looking to see if this, okay, is real, if this is genuine, if this is real. All the I's are dotted and T's are crossed. You're checking for the fine print. You're checking for, what's the catch? What's in it for me type of thing. Or what's in it for you? Like whoever's coming to you, you're going to ask them, what's in it for you? Right? Well, you know that I come, right? That I got all this to offer. I got myself straight. What about you? That's why they're coming in so slow. They know. They know already. Um, how do they know? Well, watching you. I don't know how they watching you, but they must have been watching you. They must, social media, all kinds of stuff. So there's that. Okay, so I think we're out of that Mercury retrograde, or just about to be. So, um, so yeah. So they're coming in. Just give them some time. All right. Let's take a look at some love messages for Cancer ladies. That's really interesting. Love messages for Cancer ladies. You could be dealing with Sagittarius. You could be dealing with Scorpio. Sagittarius is very strong if you're dealing with a fire sign, or you could have Sagittarius in your chart, right? Justice, you could be dealing with a Libra. Hierophant is here. You could definitely be dealing with a Taurus, right? Reinforced by the King of Pentacles, the Ten of Presents. Definitely. And I believe all the suits are out. You have fire. Yep, you have cups are what I don't see. Only cups that I see are that of regret. Oh, and the world. So I guess so. There's one. Oh, that looks pretty. I wonder what that one's about. Okay. Your cards came out faster. 2, 3. Oh, they pretty. Look at that. Oh, whoever this person is, they're coming in. They're coming in. They want. You're being protected. That's an angel. But I also feel like this person is coming in. You're radiating all this beauty, this happiness. I want to say abundance, this confidence, right? And same here. Like, you're able to breathe, you're able to rest. Like, you're doing really well. Let's see what the messages are. Freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Definitely. So this is basically up to you in the end. Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. So when again, remember I keep saying be mindful of how you come across when you're delivering your messages. That's going to be very important. So when this person comes to you, there's going to be a need for you um to to be more mindful of what their emotions may be too. Okay, that's why I say there's going to be a need for you to get in touch with your emotions, with your feelings, and your intuition. Okay, and last but not least, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. So when this person comes to you, what would you do? What are you going to do? What is it that you really want? In your heart of hearts, and all the way down to your soul, what is it that you really want? And again, remember, I did say, and I just repeated it, and I'm going to say it again. There's a need for you to get in touch with your feelings. What is it that you really want? What is it that you really want? And you need to spend some time with those feelings anyway, because you need to be able to know what it is you're feeling, why you're feeling that way, and what are you going to do about it. And when this person comes in, are you ready for them? And if you are ready for them, you need to be, okay, mentally ready as well as emotionally ready for this person. Otherwise, you're going to come across as more than just an ice queen, right? And you could probably hurt your chances of some sort of reconciliation with this person. And keep in mind, yes, if this person hurt you, okay, but if they're coming back and they want to communicate with you, just hear them out. And maybe at least if you get the apology that you're looking for, or that you hear coming out of their mouths that they've finally taken accountability for what they did wrong, that's also going to be important for you to be able to hear. All right, Cancer ladies, I appreciate the opportunity to read for you. This really was a very interesting reading, very interesting, and I look forward to reading for you the next time. Take care for now. Bye.